Hi friends, and first of all, Merry Christmas. I'm gonna start with, I do apologize for my full nose. First, we're gonna do a long overdue unboxing of things that I actually got. I'm gonna do a quick recap of what actually happened in Vienna. The thing was that I was really surprised positively with Gucci and Versace. They had a lot of items in there, a lot of items I've actually seen in stores still. So it's not just the stock that was not sold and sent over, but it was actually, you know, some bags from Versace that you can still buy on Versace webpage or in, you know, consignment stores. So this was definitely a good sign. Price-wise was okay. Some of the sales were not as good as online sales, so it's always best to check, especially with higher-end designer items. It's not a given that it's going to be the cheapest in the outlet. For example, this pink clutch in the outlet was around 1,000 euros, but it's even more discounted, this pink one, on Farfetch. You can get it for a little below 700, so if you have your eye on this, happy shopping. Another Versace bag that I was able to track down also on Farfetch is the black version of this white bag. I really love this white bag and I was so tempted to get it, but it's such a specific bag that I know it's not a daily bag, and to me, I don't, it's weird. I always have to kind of justify the price, and if I pay a lot of money for a bag that I'll be wearing in and out, you know, throughout the week, in my, you know, fashion stupid logic, that makes sense, but I'm not paying a lot of money for an item that's mostly seasonal or special occasions, and this white bag is definitely special occasion. If they would have a black bag there, I would get it for sure for that price, because it was actually cheaper in the outlet. You can get it on the Farfetch, the black version. I couldn't find the white, for a little above the price that it was in the outlet. So, you know, that's some of the things. If you are not living close to Vienna and you cannot go there, you can still get some deals online. So what did I get? My plan was to get a pinko bag. I can tell you right up front that failed, because the only Love Puff bag they had was this blue one. And even this one was like, I think it was like 50 euros cheaper than online. So not exactly amazing deal. And this particular blue color I didn't really like. I want to have a blue bag as well, but not this specific blue. So everything else in pinko was just a huge disappointment. There were items that I wouldn't, you know, if they would give it to me, I would not take it, because there were just some weird shapes and weird colors, or just really generic items that are way overpriced for what they are. For polyester and materials they use, to pay like 500 for a jacket, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So pinko was a bust. I had a plan to get a Gucci shawl, and in this department I was definitely successful. This is how it was packed. It doesn't come with a dust bag, which I'm kind of sad, but the same thing happened with the brown one that I ordered from Luisa Via Roma. And I said, you know, it should be with a dust bag. I mean, you know, it's a pretty expensive shawl and it's Gucci. And they told me then that it doesn't come with a dust bag. Maybe it does if you buy it like directly in Gucci boutique, but you know, this packaging is exactly the same as I got from Luisa Via Roma. So it's just the kind of like, oops, things are falling out. It comes with papers and taking care of the shawl leaflets. So it's black on one side and gray on the other, exactly like I wanted, but I actually found this one with a little stripe at the bottom, the red stripe. It gives it a pop of color, especially if you wear it with black coats, which I tend to do. And I'm so surprised. I was really not sure that I will be able to find like a classic shawl in the outlet, or the scarf, however you want to call it. And this is really soft and very well made, and I actually prefer Gucci scarves or shawls without the little things at the end, because that always kind of gets caught in the zippers, and a lot of my coats do have zippers, so I kind of like tend to wear scarves without little tassels at the end. The original price of this shawl was 490. Really? I didn't even know that was so steep. That's a really crazy price for a scarf. But in the outlet it was 165, which I think is amazing price for a designer scarf. And you know, there was one of the discussions me and my friend had, that you know, when we live in this kind of like fashion bubble, to us it's actually a very good deal to pay 160 euros for a scarf. To most people would be like, are you insane? Like, scarves are like 20 euros. Well, yeah, but not Gucci ones. So this, I'm definitely happy. And I am very happy that I finally, you know, I'm feeling well enough that I could unbox this, so I can now finally wear it. Well, I told you something about Armani in my last Vlogmas video as well. Armani outlet store in Vienna really does not feel like luxury shopping. There are things just kind of squeezed in there that it's really hard to see what's actually there. Half of the things that I saw were either, you know, there were like some scuffs on the fabric, or there were threads sticking out. I don't know if this is like the lower tier of Armani, because I know Armani is good quality. I know they have amazing designs, so that's a bit of a surprise, but it was the same last year. So it's not, I think it's just that boutique that has, well, not the best of Armani, let's say that. But nevertheless, I managed to find one thing. I didn't wash and steam it yet because, you know, cold, I've been lying down, but you'll get the gist. So this is actually silk cotton pajamas in this really, really nice pink, like salmon pink color. And the top is like a shirt, and it says Emporio Armani here. And it's just such a nice material. I really, really like this. I kind of plan to use it more like tracksuit around the home. I'm not going to be sleeping in this because I don't really like to have a lot of things on me when I sleep. So the original price of this was around 300, and it was twice reduced. And at the end, I actually got it for 65 euros, which I think it's definitely the best deal from Vienna outlets so far. In this bag were presents for my husband, which I'm not gonna show you because he haven't seen it yet, because, you know, he's working, so he's gonna see them after this video is published. One thing I have in here, it's not actually Roberto Cavalli, it's Hugo, and is this yellow, like tangerine color. I think you can actually see the right color on camera, because it's not yellow, it's something between yellow and orange, and I think the camera does it justice. It's amazing color, I love it. Just a simple turtleneck with the Hugo embossed sign. It's very stretchy. It has a low collar, which I really like, so it's kind of like here, and you can actually wear shirt underneath as well because this is so low. And the material of this is a different combination. Is some of the wool, some of the cotton. And what's amazing with this item is that this is sustainable and responsible craftsmanship. This is it says change your attitude, change the world. This piece is designed with the planet in mind, so I like that. The original price of this was 210, and then it was reduced to 110, and at the end I got it for 55 euros, so I would say that's a good deal. So I think you can tell from the box that it's jewelry, and it is a ring. I will tell you a quick story before I show it to you. So I've seen this ring on, I think it was on Cavalli's Instagram, I'm not sure, but it was on one of their social media posts, and I really love the ring because it will go well together with my other Misoma ring that's from the same family, let's say, but the other one is gold plated and this one is brass. And I've really loved the Cavalli designs. And if you know anything about the Cavalli, you know the animal he's obsessed with. I mean, there are like multiple animals, but I would say one or two are like the most. One is the tiger, and the other one is, of course, the snake. So this, now you know why I have the red outfit. It's not just because of the Christmas, it's because the ring will fit. It's a lot of details in this ring, and I love it. I was kind of choosing between the yellow stone and red stone, but then I realized that the outfits I want to wear it with, the red will actually fit better than the yellow. And I was right. I love this ring so much. The original, I think it was like 300 something, I'm not sure, but it was definitely more than double for what I actually paid for. So again, good deal. And the last two items you can actually see on me already, and these are new Yves Saint Laurent eyeshadow palettes. Now this was definitely a big surprise. I've seen Saint Laurent Beauty put this out really recently. This is a really new collection. And, you know, it's Yves Saint Laurent, it's designer makeup, you know what the prices are. So I was sure I'm not going to find it in an outlet. Because usually with outlets, you know, after a certain times you've been there, you kind of know what to expect. And, you know, this year was full of surprises. So I'm going to have to kind of rethink my idea of outlets in both directions, in positive and in negative. So this palette is just, wow. I mean, If you are into beautiful designs, you may want this just for the packaging. Because this, I could just put it on my nightstand and be happy, you know. But they actually have really nice colors, so I tried to do the best with my nose as I could. I wanted these 600 variation of colors, and it was marked as sold out. So I asked the lady if they have any other of these palettes, any other combinations, any other numbers, and she opened the drawer and she was like, oh no, I only have 600. So I was like, yeah, but it says here it's sold out, and that's actually the one that I want. So I was like, yeah, cool. So this is the one that I had my eye on before I actually went to Vienna. I knew that I wanted to purchase this one, and this is actually leather. I mean, oh, it's just so nice. And then I said, do you have any other palettes or just the 600? And she said, yeah, I have 200 as well. And 200 was not even displayed. So it was weird. And I was like, okay, can I then see a 200 as well? And it's in the similar color region. And this is the one I'm wearing today. It's just, wow. I'm gonna show them to you, both of them together. And they were 20 euros cheaper than you can get them on any beauty sites. For those of you who have been with me for a while now, you will know that, you know, last year Vlogmas was kind of like derailed because I got sick. I guess I have this December end of the year ritual that I get just burnout, and then I catch a cold, and then I'm in bed for a week. As you can tell, even though I am much better than I was a few days ago, I'm still not completely 100%. And my husband, who is actually the only person in the world who is legally bound to stick with me through health and sickness, you know, this is like the fine print of marriage contract, actually has to work. Have a very Merry Christmas, everyone. I wish you all the happiness, all the health. Thank you for watching, guys. Have fun holidays, and I will see you in the new year.